How's it going, everyone? Liam Catterson here. We're on episode number 6 of season 3 for the 100, which is called Bitter Harvest. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully we will get less of Pike being an asshole, this episode. Yeah, cause, that was frustrating. But like I said, in the review last time, I think you're supposed to, with all of these actions, seeing Bellamy in this position. I mean, him going along with this, him going along with, those people dead is not cool whatsoever, but, you feel a bit more sorrow for Bellamy. Still doesn't make what he's doing a bit right, does it? So, yeah, but, Pike's the even worse person, so yeah. Jaha's back in our cage, yeah, whoop, and, he's already, giving crazy pills to Raven, which is not gonna be good whatsoever. I mean, she might be in bliss right now, but that leg's gonna be messed up. That leg's gonna be further messed up, so yeah. I'm looking forward to this though, since Lex is going along with this plan on, I don't know, tried to gain a better outcome in terms of, blood must not have blood. So, we don't keep going at it with war and, we try to be the better people against Pike and all of them because they are the ones that are, batshit crazy, aren't they? So, yeah. But yeah, the extended reactions on Patreon. I'm looking forward to this. So, episode number 6 of the 100. Let's go.
A ceasefire is not a betrayal. What you did on that battlefield...
It's a better way.
...stopped a war.
Mm-hmm.
Your legacy will be peace.
Because the way before was blood must have blood. This is a new way. So, you're gonna get one. It's like, oh, this is not a good idea.
That's,
This is both proof of us get us loyalty to the coalition and an answer to a yet unanswered question.
Ain't that mysterious?
Alternate.
What's in the mystery box? Oh.
Emerson.
This bastard. Oh boy. Oh yeah. No, no! I hate that when people just try to invite you to luxury and then, they have bad intentions. It's just a kid, come on. Oh, that's... What the hell? What the hell? I don't like that. Oh, is that like acid? Oh man, no. It still looks disgusting.
We're talking about Lincoln here.
No, we're talking about the enemy.
Not all grounders are the enemy.
Kane, we've been through this, all right? The election decided it.
Public opinion.
Crying out loud.
My job is to keep us safe, not to be liked.
And keep up the good work.
Say, Miller, yeah? Mission accomplished. Oh no, everyone's going for the craziness. Crazy cuckoo.
I'm sorry, but if you want my advice, I agree with Titus.
Oh.
He deserves to die for what he did. Or death by 49 cuts from your hand.
I mean, I'd rather banish him. I mean, but then again, Emerson might wriggle back into, in some capacity, because he's a little weasel. I would just kill him just because he's a dick and he's about weather. But this is why I'm not trusted.
What do you think happens when Lexa finds out that Sky Crew massacred another Grounder village?
War.
Blood must not have blood.
Stop the attack. Stop a war.
Everyone should just sit down, have a nice cup of tea, crumpets, all that shit. So be like Raven, happy.
That or an unfinished one. If you can gain me access to the mainframe, I can search for and download any residual code.
Ooh.
Sounds like a plan, Red.
Right.
See you on the other side.
Can't be good if she's looking for a version
Why would you
2.
not tell her the truth about...
You know, that looks a lot like our past.
We are building a life here.
Not trying.
Sometimes we've got to go back to move forward.
Understand war.
Damn right.
No, I don't agree with them. I don't agree with them whatsoever.
You just got your son back. Don't tell mother to die.
No one's dying today.
Hubris.
You're the one who saved Gabrielle?
Apologize now, come on. She's bleeding in the lips, come on.
Don't leave.
No apologies.
You couldn't have said something before I got kicked in the face.
Yeah!
Dude, stop it. Send kids into harm's way.
It's not like, hey, you're not
Can't
Pike.
even noticed. They're not kids anymore.
I'm glad he's recognizing that.
With Clarke.
Yeah, even you. Oh!
What was that?
Hope. Say it.
Let's call it hope.
Yeah, there we go. Just because we got a lecture. And, okay. Let's throw them on the ship.
Okay, what are you on? And how do I get some?
Oh, no, don't encourage this, Liam.
Simple. I just decided I'd suffered long enough. So have you, Jasper. If you're ready,
Here we go.
Jaha has the key.
She wants the key, apparently. Bellamy, Jaha. Who's next? Me?
Two of them were mine.
Damn it.
Your president gave us no choice.
This rotation thing.
What's the matter? You don't like to be faced with your demons?
I mean, he's got a right to be pissed, I guess.
Help me to protect her. Blood must not have blood as folly. Our people will not accept it, and I fear. I fear it will get her killed.
Oh.
I can't help you do something that leads to war against my people.
This is what Clarke believes, but Titus is a worried chap.
And we're at an impasse.
E.
Inhibiting certain neural pathways from firing.
Should have stuck with Key.
Would you mind if I run some trials on it?
I mean, it sounds good in theory,
aren't any
but
side effects.
I'm just worried about...
Would you
Yeah.
have given it to Wells without testing it first?
Wells?
Has he...
Your son.
Oh, no!
That's not necessary, please, Abby. It's been so long since I've thought of my son.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry.
he's
I'm
your
not gonna
son
let
at the
you
end
give
of the
it to
day, and
anyone
he's your...
else until I get a chance to look at it.
This is why, you know, you can't have it.
Contact 2 o'clock.
Shit!
Take all good.
Here we go! Run! Oh boy. Oh no. Yep, let's put... Right, okay, come on, come on. Oh my fuck.
Monroe.
This is gonna just reinforce... Oh no.
How the hell did she know?
This is gonna just reinforce
traitors in our
Pike's...
camp.
Octavia's just not having the best day, is she?
I'd be killing you for what you've done. I'd be killing you for what I've done.
Manifest me.
I run Disha FM Son Round Up. Juice no drain juice.
Oh boy.
Violence does not always answer violence.
Blood doesn't have to always breed
world in which
blood.
our children can flourish without the shadow of death.
Come on, Lexa, tell him. Oh boy.
Kane.
Oh no. Kane, the jig's up.
You have no proof. You need to find me, son.
Oh, we're gonna find it.
Forget about Clarke.
Ah!
We have some willing
Whoa,
converts,
whoa,
but no
whoa,
keys.
whoa, 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 whoa.
One problem at a time. There's no trace of Allie's code or anything like it on the Ark.
You were sure?
I remain certain that Becca went into space. Unfortunately, it
Becca,
appears that she
ABC.
wasn't on any.
But there was supposed to be 13.
I didn't find that on any of the data.
It's on a secret.
That's because it was scrubbed.
Blowing a space station out of the sky to get others to join isn't exactly an inspiration or Unity Day story.
No, hold on. Wait, just listen to me. Okay, listen.
Wait, oh shh!
That it was called Polaris.
Yep. Oh shit! This is all connected, isn't it? Holy shit! I mean, I did say that, you know, these stories, would be coming together, but oh shit! So, okay, so let me process that ending because, whew, okay, so, if I'm thinking correctly, if I'm adding 2 and 2 together, I'm guessing that 13th station was, I guess, where, I don't know, the Grounders were founded on, because if that was called Polaris, we only saw, you know, the first 3 letters of, cause it seemed like, the rest was burnt off. Like, and it's a good way to bridge them together, like Polaris. So, I'm wondering if that's where, like, everything started off with the Grounders, that 13th station that didn't make it up. And, you know, it connects to, you know, the second version, Becca, I guess, that's what Ali called it, yeah. So it connects there. And the Grounders stemmed from there, it seemed, if, you know, everything is tied together. That's what I'm guessing. The Grounders stemmed, from that 13th station, from Polaris, and, you know, since the A and the R was, you know, banished, we got Polis, and we got the start of the Grounders. I'm imagining the start of the Grounders or something like that. You know, that's why they're so, you know, fascinated with, you know, the symbol. It's all tying together, isn't it? That's why they're so fascinated, because, you know, it might be their origin or something like that. If, you know, Polis, which is a really, really, capital Grounder territory, yeah, if, you know, that was Polaris and all of that, yeah, that seems to be a nice origin. And like I said, it all ties together with Becca, with the City of Light story, with Clarke's story, or the Grounder story, should I say. Yeah, it really ties together neatly. Holy crap. I don't know. I might be overthinking it there, but that's what I'm getting at. If, you know, Polaris was, or is, should I say, Polis, if, you know, the 13th station that, you know, was supposed to be up there, you know, didn't make it, and, you know, the Grounders stemmed from that, I guess they could learn everything from Becca, and that's how Grounder life started, or something like that. But, yeah, that was quite the info, and it does explain their fixation with, you know, the symbol, because we've seen a few Grounders, especially in the last episode, and Titus especially, so interested with the symbol. And yeah, it just ties together really, really neatly. So that's my gist of it. But holy shit, that was quite a reveal at the end. Like, we were just coming out with all sorts. No, I'm just amazed with the City of Light story overall. And it's a great setup. It's a great step up, not a setup, but, a great step up from last year. But last year was all about getting there. And, you know, it wasn't really the most exciting part of the 100, but it was still really, really fun to see, you know, Murphy being, the better figure to look up to, and Jaha losing his marbles, which is still going on today. But it's honestly really, really, compelling so far this year, like, this season, this year. I'm speaking like I'm watching it live and all of that. But yeah, it's really, really compelling, this season, especially this episode where we saw longer effects of Raven now becoming part of, the city and, you know, Ali's or Jaha's happy place and all of that. Yeah, we saw the longer effects, especially that scene where, you know, Murphy confronted, Raven. On the plus side, it's great that we're seeing Happy Raven, because Raven has not been, you know, she's been battling her demons all the way since Finn's death. And even then, you know, season 1, we focused on a lot of negativity because we had that, you know, love triangle thing going on, and, you know, she felt really, really hurt. So it's great to see Raven in a happy place, but it's not the way as well, especially, you know, when it eliminates pain and all of that, which I'll get to in a minute. But, yeah, we saw the longer effects of, you know, Raven's susceptibility to the City of Light pill, which was nicely explained with Jaha, because I was so interested with, you know, how it exactly worked as well. I knew it was kind of technological based, if Ali's like a hologram, and, you know, you have that, you know, thing that Jaha's carrying, which has Ali in, and all of that. So it wasn't like, a drug. It was, more technology, but I really loved how they explained it and how it worked and all of that. So yeah. And it was just, and I assume it, you know, it could create a digital copy of yourself if, and, you know, put you in the City of Light for when you die and whatnot, maybe. Like, that guy, who got, you know, killed a few episodes back, who had the deformed face, yeah, he was there all pristine and all of that. So I have that feeling, plus Jaha's been there as well. Plus Ali's granting him that permission, because, like, he's the perfect apprentice, I guess. Is that the right word, I guess? I mean, what other word? The perfect disciple, I guess? Maybe? Yeah. But, yeah, it's looking really, really good, this story. Like I said, I was happy with how they explained it, and, yeah, like I said, it was great to see, you know, people who are in a vulnerable state becoming part of this story. Like I said, we got really, really great, extension to the happiness of Raven, where, you know, Murphy confronted her, Jasper. I called Jasper Murphy all of this time, so that's great. Yeah, Jasper, should I say, confronting her and talking about the fact that he accidentally dropped Finn's ashes. And, you know, pain is not, a thing for Raven. So she was, you know, okay with it. And then we saw Murphy about to get enticed into the whole thing until Abby stepped in and was like, yeah, so before you do take that, I want to know more, so enlighten us. And, she had the final straw when, you know, Jaha took a bit to remember, Wells. So that's what I wanted to get to, because I thought that, it's more than eliminating pain. It's eliminating, you know, those painful memories and all of that. And, you know, it seems like, well, the thing is, Jaha had to get encouraged by Ali. Like, Ali, he couldn't remember until Ali was like, he's your son. I was like, oh, yeah. So it's eliminating memories, any kind of painful memories that you have. Yeah. And that's why, you know, Raven didn't even flinch a bit, like, oh, I don't think she even went like, oh, she was like, it's fine. She didn't go, oh, well, that sucks, but hey, I mean, that would be okay. Like, that would be a kind of an okay response under the influence of this, happy place. But I don't think she even went to there. So it's eliminating painful memories and all of that. And this is the thing though. In the human life, pain is an is a common, emotion. Like, we as cruel as it sounds, we need pain to survive. We need to experience the bad to be able to get through with life. It's kind of like war, isn't it? Like, there's never going to be world peace and all of that. So, we've got to experience the worst of times to get by, to experience. It's part of it's part of humanity, really, isn't it? So, it is really, really worrying when, Jaha couldn't even, click onto Wells until Ali influenced him. So this is not just the end of the world talk, which, was furthered by, this whole, oh, we'll find the code. And, Jaha saying it was part of, he was cautioning Ali about, finding another piece of, software that aided in the end of the world the first time. And we had that talk the second time. So not only is this a potential end of the world situation, but it's really messing up the human race, isn't it? With, tampering. I mean, it already tampers with the pain receptors, but it's tampering with painful memories as well. It is messing with people's, it's eliminating what it means to be human. And, it's messed up when it affects Wells, because we know how, precious I think it was episode 2 of season 2. We know how precious Wells was to Jaha, and Ali's coming in like, hey, that's not happening anymore, because pain, bye-bye, Felicia. So, yeah, it's worrying, and it's sad to see, so, oi. But yeah, it was really, really good, focusing on the City of Light further, the story further, because, I've been slowly getting into it from season 3 start. Like I said, season 2 was building up to it, and it was more, loving the interactions with Jaha and Murphy. Not Jasper. This has took a really, really heavy toll now that we know Ali and how she ended the world and all of that, and, looking at the City of Lights, everything. It's slowly but surely become a really, really exciting story. And I think this is where, especially with how it ties into the Grounders, I think, this is where it's hit its peak so far. I mean, we've still got like half the season to go through, but at this point, it's, as strong as it has been. So I'm really, really enjoying, the City of Light story at this point. We had the Grounders as well, where, Emerson came back. Yay. And Clarke was given that option to kill him if, or, he could be banished and all of that. And this was really, really testing after the whole blood must not have blood, thing that Clarke influenced to Lexa. And, it was really, really concerning on, what would Clarke do? Even though Titus already came to a conclusion, like, oh, kill him, and all of that. Not just that, though, but he gave a comment about, how people are not going to, he already said this last time, I think, with the fact that Polis will not accept it, but, he was trying to influence Clarke, considering Clarke was the one who influenced Lexa to find a new way, and a way that was, that would show that the Grounders are better people and all of that. So, yeah, and, yeah, it's concerning as well, because there's been this talk about, oh, Lexa's gonna get done in by, these decisions and all of that. And it feels really, really bleak in terms of Lexa's future. Like, she's gonna become a major casualty this season. But, I'm just hoping that we do find a way, because, this way will work out, because, we've got to have hope, as Abby would put it. By the way, going back to that, I'm shipping Kate and Abby. So, yeah, I even said it. Like, let's throw another addition on the ship. So yeah, just a little comment. But, like I said, we've got to have a little bit of hope. And at this point, I mean, surely there's got to come a point where Pike's tyranny is too far and everyone starts rallying against him. But we got to look at the better people at this point. And the better people are the Grounders, even though, a bunch of them are still vile and all of that. Like, we had that scene with Octavia with a bunch of Grounders who, was still going to kill her despite the fact that, she saved the kid and all of that. And she had to go through a bit because she got burned twice. So, yeah. But we gotta have hope. And that's what I'm hoping for, the Grounders, that blood, will not have blood. So yeah. But I just love, the interaction. I love that, spinning camera scene with, Clarke and Emerson, where it really tested Clarke, and, she's still gonna live with she's still gotta live with what she's done, and it's not gonna be something to, especially when Emerson said that to, even that kid, I guess, that Bellamy talked to. No, that was Lovejoy, so yeah. But I guess Lovejoy's kid would still get caught up in that, but yeah. But yeah, the point still stands. 2 kids. I mean, I don't blame him for being pissed because, he's just lost 2 kids and all of that, and even though he was a dick, it still sucks, doesn't it? And it sucks. I just dropped something great. It sucks for Clarke as well, but, I mean, Cage was a complete cunt anyways, and, I think there was a point in this episode where, I think it was Titus who said, you wiped out a lot of his people only because there was a few people of yours who, had to go through hell. And Clarke was like, shit. So, yeah, but he's trying to reinforce the idea that blood must have blood as well at the end of the day. But, and that was the whole point of that. Like, so, get revenge and all of that. Blood must have blood. But inevitably we found out that blood must not have blood, and Emerson's exiled. I have a feeling he will return at some capacity. He's already done so once. And, I mean, he's only been in like 2 episodes, I guess. He was in cahoots with Naya, and that's all we've seen of him until this episode. And, he didn't really do much apart from, just, test, where Clarke stands in the blood must have blood, versus blood, must not have, yeah. It tested Clarke. So I have a feeling with the exile, because exiles never last. I mean, ask Murphy, for crying out loud. Ask Simba. Ask everyone who got exiled. They are bound to return. So I have a feeling Emerson's gonna return, but we'll just have to wait and see. But, for now, Clarke's chose the blood must not have blood, option, which is really, really okay in my books. So, yeah, but it was really, really great to, have a focus on, the whole kerfuffle regarding, Clarke's, latest inclusion into Lex's mindset. But it's going to be very, very interesting to see where that, cause there's going to be a limit there as well. Like, there's going to be scenarios like what Pike's doing, like what he did to, there was even that comment, like what's going to happen if, Lexa finds out that another village was destroyed. There's got to be a test to the blood must not have blood, debate. So, it's really testing. It's really exciting, isn't it? And I'm really looking forward to seeing where things do go. And we got a person who we loved so much, Pike. Yeah, we didn't get as much of him as the last episode, which is good because I don't need to be pissed off again. No, but we still got, frustrated with what Pike was wanting to do, with the fact that he was planning on wiping out, another village. rather than just, you know, sharing, you know, the area, but, you know, that's not, you know, Pike would rather, you know, he would rather drink diarrhea and eat acid than contemplate being civil with the Grounders, and that's how it is, isn't it? As grim as that sounds, but, you know, you know, like I said, that he can't fathom a reason why he would side with the Grounders in the first place. But yeah, that was going on, and, you know, Octavia came to warn everyone, thanks to the aid of Kane and that listening device. And, you know, Bellamy and Pike are like, oh, well, we've got to find proof that, you know, Kane is, you know, screwing with us. They could go one or two ways, in my opinion. They could, you know, try and, you know, have Bellamy, because we know that Bellamy's got doubt. We know that he is not comfortable with this whatsoever. And, you know, there's moments of that light side, like Star Wars referencing, but there's moments of that light side, peeking out at certain times. And it has been in this episode as well, not just the last episode as well, but, you know, this episode. And surely there's going to be a point where, Bellamy realizes what Pike's doing is completely, messed up. And, well, it is messed up to begin with, but he's going to realize where he's like, I can't do this anymore, so you're going to get done in or whatever. So I have a really, really bad feeling that, you know, cause Kane's been trying to reach out to Bellamy, that Bellamy's going to be like, oh, you're right. So, you know, we got to work together and, you know, bring down Pike, and he's going to relay all that information to Pike and all of that. So, you know, he can get his proof, and all of that shit. Or they could just do the easy way and, you know, find the little bug thing. So, yeah. But I don't think they're going to go that route, that predictable, but we'll just have to wait and see. All we know is that Kane's not in really, really comfortable territory, unless, you know, you're going to ship him with Abby and all of that, which I really, really loved that scene, by the way, where, you know, Kane, you know, coming off again with guilt, even though the people were wrong, Kane was only trying to, you know, do what was best for the people at the end of the day, and he always does, like, you know, he, you know, didn't want to, you know, have an unfair vote and all of that, saying, oh, but he can't, you know, if you want him, you know, as your chancellor, that can't happen because I think it's wrong. So yeah, it's just it's the people who are wrong. But I really, really loved, you know, how I just really, really loved the, arc scenes as well, which did intertwine with the City of Light moments. But yeah, with that hectic you know, poison attack, which we lost Monroe, which sucked. We it absolutely sucked. But yeah, it was tense, wasn't it? It was hectic all around. But yeah, it was just a really, really great episode. I can't wait to find out, you know, I can't wait for this City of Light story and how it intersects with the Grounders, like, for that to, you know, extend even further. Since, you know, we were left on that really, really great info, drop regarding the end, regarding the 13th station, regarding, Becca, wasn't it? Yeah, it's looking really, really, splendid at this point. Like I said, I think this episode really shone for the City of Light story. Like, it's been getting gradually good, like I said, but this one is where, you know, it just really, really, proved its worth. So I really, really enjoyed it. But yeah, I can't wait to see what happens next episode. It was just fantastic, and I can't wait for, like I said, the City of Light story and, you know, how it connects with the Grounders to go on further, because that was it was enjoyable before that drop, but it was like, ooh, I'm really, 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 really interested now. So, but yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Media Piece and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!